Today we're gonna, I don't know if you've been seeing the videos that we've been posting on Facebook and Instagram, but today, 7 tips from a landlord. We do currently own property, and we are landlords, so that's the...
So this is personal experience thing.
This is not random stuff that we Googled from YouTube or...
So we want to share with you guys because we know that when we started, we didn't really have anyone to tell us, hey, make sure you have this, make sure you have that. So right now we have met a lot of people who are in the same business as us, so now we have people to look up to.
As we were saying, we really want to make sure that we're able to help and shorten your learning curve and give you guys some useful information that you could take and take it to the next level. We actually should do a video about how to acquire a building.
Yes.
I think that would be nice.
Tell us if you guys are interested in that.
If you're interested in that, let us know. All right, more people, please send more hearts, likes, anything. It helps Facebook show that, hey, people are watching this, gets new followers for us, and that brings more traffic, more business, stuff like that. All right, so today we are giving away prizes. We have wristbands. We haven't given these out in forever. So we have wristbands. So we'll probably give out, what, 4 or 5?
We could do 4 or 5, and I think, you know, since we've been going for so long, they deserve something special.
Special? Like what?
Special. How about you guys getting a copy
of
the book?
Wow, we haven't given that out since like our first video.
Yeah. So
it's been a while.
Minimize your student loans, maximize profit.
A financial book. So we'll be giving this out also, guys. A full book.
So show your participation.
And if you want a free copy, we do have it on GoBillions.com. You sign up for our email blast and you get a free copy. It's a free download. But if you want a hardcover book, this is hardcover. It's a real book. Just said we're giving it out. So I guess whoever comments, likes, shares this video, you'll be eligible to win a free book from us. And everyone else who just likes comments, we'll just be giving this out. We want participation. We want crowd comments. We want you guys to ask questions. That's the whole point of doing a live and not just doing a straight YouTube video. We want that interaction because we really do enjoy helping people and teaching people with stuff that we learn, little tips and stuff like that. So number 1, this is probably one of the biggest scams that we found to happen. It didn't happen to our actual property, but it did happen to one of my friends. Be careful when using Craigslist to post one of your apartment buildings or pictures of the inside, anything like that, because a lot of people end up going to Craigslist and what they'll do is they'll copy the same pictures and they'll change just one detail. They won't change the address, they'll leave everything the same. They'll put their name and they'll change the phone number. So it won't be your phone number anymore, it'll be their phone number. And what they do with that is then they have someone call them like, hey, I'm interested in an apartment. They'll lower the amount, of course. And then they'll come and they'll be like, hey, all right, I actually have tenants in it, but they're leaving in a week or so. So just give me the first month deposit and a security deposit, and I'll hold the apartment for you. And then the person's like, okay, it's such a good price. They're anxious. They're like, I don't want to lose this. I got a good opportunity. Most times they don't get paperwork from the gentleman. And then they give them the money. They give them a check or cash. Most times it's cash because cash is untraceable. They take it and they never hear from them again.
That's it.
So what happens is then they have to file a police report. They try to get in touch with the landlord, the actual landlord, to make sure that it wasn't him. He didn't have any participation, any parts in it. And it just creates a headache and a lot of unnecessary paperwork.
Too much hassle.
Exactly. That could be avoided with a simple watermark on your photo. If you do a watermark on your photo, a lot of times...
It's too much work for them to remove it, and they don't want to put too much time into their scam.
Exactly. It's a scam, so they don't want to do anything that's going to take more time than they have. So if they see your watermark and they see someone else who doesn't do one, they'll just, I'll just copy this one and use it. So it just prevents them from actually taking your photo. They can still do it, but it's more hassle, more work, and they just want quick money. It's a scam. They don't want to put much effort into this. And 2, I don't even suggest using Craigslist too much unless you know how to navigate it. Because a lot of times with Craigslist, you'll get people who just want to waste your time. Those are tie kickers, we call them. You'll get a lot of those, or you'll get a lot of people who promise you the world. Like, oh yeah, you sign up with me, let me have exclusive rights to lease these apartments, and I'll have it leased by tomorrow. Like, you get a lot of people like that. So if you're not going to do it yourself, definitely get in contact with a good realtor. If you need one, I have one. I actually have 2. They're brothers. I'm not going to say the name on the live because I need you guys to message me so we can give them out. But they're both really good friends. And one of them, well, both of them been on our YouTube. So if you watch our YouTube channel, you know what I'm talking about. The good brothers. We play basketball with them. Well, I do. You don't play basketball. But if you guys are watching, guys, I'm giving you guys some free shout out right there. See, free promo. I need to start charging for this.
All right. The second thing is do a background check. Yes, it's, you know, money coming out your pocket or whatever the case is for a tenant that you might not keep, but at least you know who you're bringing into your building or your home, whatever it may be, before you bring them in. You might have small children around. You want to know who you're renting to.
Especially if you have especially if you have a multi-unit and it's a family-oriented thing, you don't want to bring someone else who has a shady background with kids and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? You don't want them to be big, because you gotta remember how your tenants are gonna feel. If your tenants find out that, hey, this person went to jail for whatever,
you might lose tenants for this one tenant. You might lose a good tenant. And then another thing is call previous landlords. So when you're bringing someone in, get a number or get two numbers or whatever the case may be, and be careful, because a lot of people will give you a number to someone that they actually know, like a friend, and be like, yeah, this is my previous landlord. Do your due diligence about it and find out if they're a good tenant, if they pay late, whatever the case may be, because you'll learn something.
Building suits just to make sure.
Yeah, so you can go there and be like, oh, hey, you know, I'm so-and-so, I'm about to rent to this person. Can you give me a little bit of information on there?
Because to be honest with you, sorry to cut you off, I'm sorry. To be honest with you, a lot of people, they did a study of that, a lot of people don't actually call the references. A lot of people just want the tenant so badly that they look at it and they're like, whatever, fine.
They gave a number.
And then it turns out that they're headaches. And I know, because I had probably one or two landlords call and say, how was this person? I'm honest. I'm like, no, do not take them. They're horrible, run. And then when they're good, I give them a great referral. I actually remember the one tenant who left, and we typed up a message and was like, it was heartbreaking to see this tenant go, because they were only with us for like maybe about 2 years, but she was so good. She took such care of the apartment and helping out the other tenants. Like, it was really like, wow. Like, it was to the point that we were begging her to actually stay, like willing to lower the rent just to keep her, because she was
great.
Doing that much headaches.
She was helping us out, you know, when we weren't able to be there. We can give her a call and be like, hey, can you do this? Can you pick up this? And she would, like, no problem.
It's funny though, the funny story is that we actually wanted to kick her out.
Originally,
she was breaking some rules that we don't like smoking in the apartments or whatever. And she was doing it, and going the hallway, obviously it's community smoke. So we were willing to kick her out, but someone convinced us not to, give her another chance, blah blah blah. Long story short, she offered to pay extra rent,
so we could like fumigate the place, and
she got she bought her own a humidifier to take it down. And when I heard that, I was like, sheesh. You don't hear a lot of people want to go the extra step just to stay there.
Yep.
And you never know who, long story short, you never know who you're going to interact with. And sometimes when they mess up in the beginning, you're so quick as a landlord, we want to get them out, because we don't want to waste time. But sometimes it works in your favor to keep them, because you see who people are. And it changed our life. It was like, really, we really have a friendship with this person. They still, even to this day, they still message us every now and then. And hopefully one day she comes back to another unit if we get a bigger building or something.
Yeah.
All right.
Number
3. All right. Number 3 is pretty much when someone comes to you, right, and they're gonna see the property or whatever like that. Try to walk them to their car, because a lot of times the way people keep their car is how they'll probably keep their house. So if you see a lot of junk all inside the car, or if they open it and there's water bottles falling out, you can tell this person's untidy. Just imagine if they keep their car like something. If they're doing that to their car, whatever, so they're keeping it untidy and stuff like that, can you imagine what they'll be doing to the apartment building? Especially if they're renting it, that means they might treat even worse, because they own the car. So, apartment buildings, whatever.
Yeah, and that's something that'll take you maybe like two minutes. Walk them to their car. That's easy.
And obviously, you don't make known like, hey, I want to go see how your car looks. So, let you know if I'm gonna let you rent this or nothing. You want to be talking casual, oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you parked over there? Oh, yeah, me too. I'm just blah, 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 blah. And then just take a little peek in. You got to do that little sneak peek in the car.
Number 4, don't forgive late payments. Once you do it one time, they're going to think, okay, if I do it again, it'll be okay. No matter what the reason is. Yes, life happens, but remember, it's a business. Regardless of if you're in a store or not. This is a business. It's a service, them living in your apartment for payment, right? So if you go to a store, they're not going to give you an item and be like, yeah, you don't have to pay me now. Come back next week and pay. This isn't layaway.
Exactly.
Right?
In layaway, they keep the product. You
Exactly.
don't get the product.
Exactly. So don't forget late payments.
Exactly. Make them pay. Because once you forgive one, like she said, someone else is going to happen again.
And they might tell the next one, they're like, yeah, I didn't have to pay this month, you know.
He gave me a little blah,
so then,
blah.
oh, really? And everybody
everyone has an excuse. Everyone has a problem. Everyone's going through something. Charge them. Even if it's a small nominal fee, the whole point is to get them instilled that if once I pay late, I have to pay.
Yeah.
Once I pay late, I have to pay.
So $25 extra, whatever it may be.
Exactly.
If you pay late, there is a fee no matter what the reason.
And it all helps too because it's more rent money for you. So you gotta think of it like that. Your ROI is increasing for that month.
Exactly.
All right. Number 5, have the rules and regulations posted in a common area so no one can say they didn't know the rules. Even when they sign up, we usually give them a pamphlet. You can give them
when they're signing a contract and everything, have them sign the rules and regulations so they can't say I didn't know. Like I never paid attention to it on the wall. Well, right here I have your
signature
right.
on the document.
So you didn't read it?
So that's part of the pamphlet you give them, like obviously the contract for the apartment with the first month, last month's rent. The rules and regulations, you can give them, if you want to be nice, you can give them some restaurants and little things in the area. So you want to make an experience. Give them a nice package, blah, blah, blah. Someone's number they can call for emergencies. And then when they go up, usually I have it in like the common area right in front, a nice big sign that says no smoking, no pets allowed, and pretty much any other rules that you can think of that you want in your building because you own it. So you want to make sure you take some personal pride in it, please clean up after yourself, there's a common area, stuff like that. And it just helps because everyone knows it. So a lot of times another tenant might say, hey, this person hasn't been cleaning, I've been noticing it, it's part of the rules. It creates a community, and it creates rules that everyone should have to follow and go through.
And honestly, make sure you're on top of taking care of things because a happy tenant is a happy landlord. Number 6, know the eviction laws for your state.
This is a big
This
one.
is huge because
it should have been number 1. We should have started off with this.
We have dealt with this personally, and again, we didn't have anyone to tell us, hey, do this, do that. So we learned from personal experience.
Give it out, Ben, to give it someone money, right? It do, right?
But yeah, this has been. Well, this was one of the longest experiences dealing with it because we were going off of, what our lawyer was telling us and how he was moving. But again, not all lawyers know, all the laws for certain things. People specialize in certain fields. So get a lawyer who specializes in eviction, have them get their number. So when something happens, hey, this is so-and-so. Can you help me?
Right away.
Don't wait till the week after. Start the process on the day that they miss,
exactly.
paying because
let them know about the
they know when rent is due.
Let them know like,
that
hey, you're late, blah blah blah. You owe a late fee, and if they're looking like they're BSing, just start it. Just start the process because it's gonna take time for it to happen. So you can always cancel it, but it's worth it starting it right away. Do not wait because the longer you wait, that means the longer the court process take everything. And it gets bad. Like these tenants sometimes stay in apartments for a year. Sometimes the judge gives them 2 years rent free. You're not collecting anything. You can't kick them out because legally they're allowed to live there. So you can't just pull this stuff out, change the locks, anything like that. You can get in trouble.
You have to have
a marshal, court eviction,
come take them out.
Them.
And then if they miss the court date for them to be out, and then you don't go to court and be like, hey, they're not out yet. They can get another extension.
Yep, depending on their reason, they can get it re-extended. And it depends on the judge also. In New York City, where we're from, it's actually a
pro-tenant.
It's pro-tenant, everything. Tenants just have more rights than landlords. It's crazy.
So, you can lose your building and it'll be okay. The tenant could stay in there even longer.
Yeah, until the new owner comes in. Because bottom line is, they need a place to stay.
And then if they have kids, that makes it 10 times worse.
Yes, it makes it worse. The kids do not help you. So, for all my tenants out there who are watching, if not precisely my tenants, but tenants watching this, please try to help your landlord. Like we go through a lot of stress sometimes. owning a building has its upsides and its downs. But
even if it's not a building like a home, or even when you're renting rooms, because you have to think about it, you are paying a portion of the bills. If you're not paying your portion, it's coming out from somewhere. And then more than likely, you know, when we started, we had our own mortgage, our own bills to pay. So you're paying for your portion, we're paying for, you know, our stuff. Now we have to take out from what we're doing to pay for you. At the end of the day, you know, I probably won't lose my home to maintain yours, even though it's a great source of income. You're messing that up for someone else.
Yeah, you have to pick one that you live in. But the bottom line is, it's just to be considerate. Not all landlords are good and not all landlords are bad. So if you're going through a landlord who's not fixing things and he's not trying, then I understand.
Why I'm not paying to live in a shithole.
But when you see your landlord trying and doing a lot of work, you guys have to try to work with them.
Because, you know, it's your home too, regardless of if you own it full out or not. Take care of,
you wanted to show pride in what you live in, what you're doing, stuff like that. The same way you want to come home to a nice...
Because I've known tenants who take great care of the home, and when it comes time for the landlord, you know, people like to move up. So when the landlord is done with this investment and he wants to go on, the landlord sold the home to the tenant because he's like, okay, I know you're going to take care of it. If you're a bad tenant, the landlord's not really going to do that. You have a chance to grow and, you know,
grow your own resources and grow your eventual lifestyle.
Yeah. Actually. Take care of your bridges. Don't burn your bridges.
Today in this video. It's real Mr. Marcelle, aka I buy ugly homes, and I can help you with your mortgage.
Just Giselle, I sell insurance, so.
She's working on her life insurance, guys. Soon you will get life insurance too.
I'm gonna be doing home, auto, and life. So give me a call if you're interested.
What's your phone number? How are you gonna give you a call?
347-561-4944. I'm going to add it to the comments below so you guys will have it. You can check me out on Facebook, Diverse Coverage Brokerage Inc. Facebook.com or www.diversecouragebrokerage.com. Our address is 144-14 Rockaway Boulevard, Jamaica, New York, 11436. So if you're ever in the area, stop by. We give free quotes. So
don't forget, guys, we're giving away a free book today.
Free everything.
Make sure you gotta like, comment, and share the video. Do those three things, and whoever does it will be in a pool, and we'll give it out. And we're giving out 5 wristbands to everyone who commented, liked the video, anything like that. Just gonna give you a free wristband. I don't know which one we'll give. We'll probably random because we have 2. And check us out next week. Next week we'll be doing another video. We don't know the topic yet, but we'll figure out something to talk about. Maybe we might ask you guys for some suggestions. If you want, you can put it in the comment section below. Just let us know. And we missed you guys. We're so sorry. This has been like the longest time we took to do a video. We said we want to do it again like that. We was gonna do it every week.
One excuse, you know, it's been longer than this, but my birthday just passed, so we went away, so we weren't really here.
Yes, but we could have done live in DR. That would have been cool. Right there by the beach. You guys would like that. Maybe we'll do one outside next week. Next week, I think we should do it outside. Let's try something different. Change the scenery. You guys are getting tired from seeing our office, right?
Oh, you can see like the window back here.
You hear the birds. we're trying to make it a little more summery and trying to, you know, make it live. Get it live. Okay. Number 7. I thought you were going to read it.
I just did the evictions.
Oh. Take time to hear the complaints from your tenants, because a lot of times they know what's happening in your apartments more than you do. So like I said, when you have the signs up, they'll call you and message you, but just have a day or where they have a phone number, toll-free number, or some number where they can not just reach you for emergencies, but just reach you for complaints, like different issues. Someone's playing music too loud.
And this is where it also plays into treating your tenants good, because if you're not treating them good and they see something, you know, being destroyed or whatever, they're not really going to call you because I don't live on my property, I don't really mess with this person anyways. Treat them good. They're like, oh, he doesn't deserve this. Like, he's a good person. He's, you know, he always has my back. Let me have his back.
Exactly.
Or her back.
And it goes like if they see like ants coming up and stuff like that. Because sometimes they'll see stuff going on in their apartment, or they'll see stuff like someone else's stuff, little things going on, or the ceiling might be leaking, and a lot of times you can stop a problem before it gets big. So if you catch a little leak and you fix it quickly, you don't have to replace the whole ceiling, just that portion. So if you're good with your tenants and you build that relationship of, hey, they're paying on time, I'm saying hi to them, doing little things like bringing little Christmas gifts for them, little stuff. It doesn't have to be major, but it's just that going out your way and showing them that you care and you appreciate them renting from you. Because as a landlord, you have to understand, tenants don't have to come to you. There's other buildings they can go to.
Cheaper buildings sometimes as well.
Exactly. So to make it stand out is a price and the quality of the business that you give. Like Justice Shaw said, she goes out her way for all the people who sign up with her. She gives out free quotes. She's making sure she tells them what payments are due. She's going out the way to show them that, hey, you're my customer and you matter. So as a landlord, you have to do the same thing in real estate. I have to do the same thing. We have to go out our way to show people that, hey, you matter. I appreciate your business. Let me show you how hard I'm going to work to keep your business, to make sure you're happy. So guys, if you're now tuning in, it's real Mr. Marcelle, just a shout, 7 tips from a landlord.
Yep. And
make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're giving out free bands and a book. One lucky person is getting a book today.
Last bonus tip, guys.
Ooh, you got a bonus tip?
Yes, I have a bonus tip. You know what? I always have a bonus.
Where's she from?
So the last thing is, if this is too much for you, you don't really want to deal with all of this, get a property manager.
Yes.
Like, they will save you a ton of headache. Yes, you will be putting more money into things, but you won't have to deal with the stress. You won't have to deal with the tenants. You won't have to deal with the building. And a good property manager will keep you up to date on what is going on. Exactly. So it's not like you're completely out of the loop.
Every month you should be getting like a breakdown on how much the repair cost, what's going on in the building. And then you could do like phone calls with your staff. Like, hey, you want to be, any investment that you do, you want to be in the loop. You never want to just
hand it off and
exactly, not worry about it, because bottom line is it's your name on it. If something happens on a mortgage, you're the one who's trying, not the property manager. They don't.
Good example, Chef Ramsay, right? He had his restaurant. He's being sued currently because at one of the restaurants he opened up, they weren't treating the employees well. They're not treating the tenants well. So they were suing him, and he isn't at the restaurant, but since his name is on the restaurant, they're suing him.
Exactly.
You see, it's not, you always have to protect yourself.
Exactly. He probably was getting updates, we don't know.
Yeah. You know, he wasn't really there and it wasn't him doing it. You know, it had management there, but it wasn't good management, apparently, because he's getting sued. Alright
guys, that's it. This first time going live in a while. We're just going to cut it short. It was a pleasure speaking with you guys again. Unfortunately, we couldn't read the comments if you guys were commenting. Sorry.
Yeah, we apologize.
We didn't have our staff today. Both of them left us. See, people just be leaving.
They didn't leave us, guys. They're just not here.
They're going to be watching us later. And yes, I'm talking my trash.
And they're going to be critiquing us like, you should have did this.
Yeah, so many other comments that we could have did and stuff like that, more tips. But if you guys have more questions or if you guys want more information, feel free to reach me at 516-500-3977. If you find an ugly house or if you know someone who's looking for a mortgage and looking for some advice about anything, do my best to help. Free book. People don't give out free stuff, and we're doing it. Almost every time we get live, we're giving out something. Always prizes, everything. We want to make sure that you guys are entertained and you guys are watching and sharing and liking. And if you need,
we even have stickers. So if you just want a sticker,
oh yeah, we do have stickers. We do. I forgot about the stickers. We got stickers. Stickers. Feel that, please?
Yeah.
No closing remarks?
No. Today is just, I'm just glad to be back with you guys. I really missed you guys. So let us know what you want to hear next week. Let us know what you want to hear the week after. And we'll be back. Yeah.
Alright guys, that's it. Time to cut the live.
Later.